the beautiful music of Shirley Irene Ponto on piano. That was live and so heartwarming. Shirley, thank you so much. I want to welcome you and Michelle Anderson and everyone who's joining us to this live event or to the recording. Welcome back to this very sacred temple in the One Heart. It's so good to be here. And before we get started, let's connect in with everyone. We had the beautiful, powerful 444 Gateway, New Foundations of Love. And since that time, not only was that a powerful gateway, but it was Shirley Irene's birthday. 85 celebrations around our sun. And Shirley, you were doing the beautiful flower of life with everyone. We were all connected in that universal energy during that very potent window. And I know there were so many people around doing their own groups or just settling in their own time during that meditation. It was spectacular. Let's check in with both Shirley and Michelle for their take. How was that for you guys?
It was fantastic.
Incredible.
How about you, Michelle?
It was incredible. I was hosting on the Disclosure Fest website, the Star Ancestors, so we had an indigenous ceremony from 2 to 4 on that day, and I was also running the Unify meditation, and Loren, you had your meditation with Meg Benedicte, right?
That was one of many. And then also promoting the one at the Pluto-Jupiter conjunction at 10:45 p.m. Eastern.
Right.
Yeah, there was a lot going on. Yeah.
There was so much going on, and it was such a beautiful, beautiful love stream.
Yes, it was palpable. Wow.
Yeah, really.
So I want to share something, and I can do it in this group because it feels safe and we all get it. When in that I was in my bed. It was like, late for us, not too late, but late enough for me to be like in my space, and my husband was there with us and with me, not us, but we did a meditation, and I saw great beings of light down on one knee, taking a crown off their head and putting it on our head. And then I heard, see, I'm going to cry now because it feels true. I heard the coronavirus is the unity code.
Mm.
And my husband, I told my husband, and he said, you better be careful who you say that to.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, okay, but I get it. And I think all of us get it.
Yeah, there's different levels of consciousness, and
right.
A lot of people are buying into the fear factor, and our job here on the Lemurian Heart Temple is to keep pulsing the One Heart Unity Code and
yes,
realizing that fear is a virus as well, and so it's up to us to stay in our hearts and stay out of fear and know that we'll get through this, and everything is in divine timing.
Yes, and this is a time for all new Earth leaders to step up, expressing the love that we are, and assisting others. And we can take this into, basic stuff that I don't want to go into, like wearing face masks, but we do so because it's helping others feel like we honor them and respect them and we care about them. It's not about fear, but we don't do it because we're scared. I mean, some people might, but I think that's a key thing too. And so
I was just at our health food store, and the guy working there was talking to someone,
mm-hmm.
and he was saying the same thing, that
make people feel comfortable.
He's irritated that he has to wear a face mask, and he realizes how things work and keeping the immune system strong, but he said, we have to follow the protocol and keep people feeling safe and honored and respected. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. That's been the topic of our community. And so if that helps people feel like we're respecting them and their airspace, then Let's do it, and we will get through this. But the beautiful thing is, and this is why we've always said, hold your vision of New Earth so that we can express our vision in this now moment. Step up in new ways in this now moment. We can all agree we are not going back to the old Earth. It is over. It is done. When this lifts and people start going back to work, we're going to see people won't be going back to work in the same way. That's beautiful. We are seeing the clouds of pollution lift off our planet. They're having the seismologists are hearing new sounds in the earth because it's not being overrun with so much noise and cars and things like that. And in my neighborhood, our air quality, Colorado had F because of all the fracking, that now it's really good air quality. It cleared up, but now the operations of the ONG, oil and gas, are now being seen for how they disturb the environment. So these are all really important things that every human is looking at what's important in their life. And so I don't mean to go on too much of a rant here, but this is the beautiful opportunity that we are all expressing and experiencing. So we do see it as that opportunity. So with that, thank you for hearing me. Just wanted to share. But Shirley, I want to share with you too, because here you are celebrating your birthday and not able to, were you even able to see your family?
No, they sang to me.
Good, of course. Did they think you over the phone?
People are finding ways to be very creative when it comes to honoring birthdays during this time,
man.
and it sounds like your family has been creative. I since my mom is on lockdown in her assisted living home about an hour from me, I drove over there and I could only see her through the window, but I put her favorite Neil Diamond song on my cell phone and sent my cell phone in, and they let my cell phone go in there.
Oh my gosh,
and,
your cell phone probably okay, that's just so funny. What song?
I think it is funny, I know. But I did use hand sanitizer on my cell phone, and I had a mask on. Her favorite song is Sweet Caroline. You know how it says, touching hands, reaching out, touching you, touching me, sweet Caroline. So we danced through the window. And I just said it, it was my mother's 80th birthday on Friday, right after Shirley Irene's on the Saturday before. So just had to be as creative as we could. I told Shirley before the call, though, I just got in my car and started bawling. I had to have the emotional release of how it was so hard for me not to hug my mother and celebrate her victory, because she's like a cat with 9 lives. She's almost passed away about 5 or 6 times in the last 3 years. So I really wanted to celebrate with her that she made it, and I'm proud of her. So I'm really excited to hear that Shirley's family sang to her and honored her in that way. And Shirley, you were with every one of us in our meditations. I mean, what a special birthday that you got to celebrate on a day filled with love and unity consciousness and meditation.
It was so beautiful.
Yeah.
And do you know today, the moon angel for today, I got to share this.
Please do.
It's the angels of dance and ecstasy.
Okay.
Yeah, man. How
man. Yeah, man.
Shirley said she's sassy today. Oh, I love it.
And she's telling us, my soul sister Cynthia Rose, when meditating, go within, find your divine center essence. Imagine the beautiful world that you wish to attract into your manifestation today, and dance it.
And dance it. Yes.
Dance?
I was telling Shirley before we went on that the oracle cards, the Angel Love Oracle cards by Kimberly Maroney called to me today. And I've never read an oracle card from this deck on our Lemurian Heart Temple. And I thought, okay, let's see what card it'll give us today. And sure enough, it gave us card number 9, Trust and Faith. But at the end, it gives you attractions to attract the angels, trust and faith. And it tells you what songs to play and to dance to.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, so in alignment. So in alignment.
Oh, God, yes.
Okay. Well, happy birthday, Shirley. We want to all give you just this huge hug, and we want to give everyone with an April birthday, actually everyone with a birthday, a huge hug too, because it really is just a celebration that we honor you. So thank you. And so in our chat line, we're reminded that today is a 4-day too. It is.
Yes, it is.
So this is perfect.
Got one more 4-day this month.
We are in this perfect 444 gateway. That was not planned, ladies and gentlemen. That is so magical. So let's begin then. This is beautiful. Shirley and Michelle, we love... I can't wait to hear that song that we're supposed to dance to, Michelle. But Shirley, I know you've got something really cool working with the 11th, 12th, and 13th DNA strands. So let's go ahead as we settle in our space. Michelle, please read that card, and we will be underway, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to play a little bit of our sacred time as we go into trust and faith. The angels, trust and faith, respond to the cry of your soul for a deeper connection with the source. Faith comes from the soul, from a part of you that just knows. Go to the place in your soul that has unshakable faith. Trust comes from the mind and heart. You decide to trust and then take an action to support the decision. Trust can be lost when something unwanted happens, but faith is a quality of the soul that never leaves you. You can always rely on faith. Greater faith can be found by deciding to trust and by taking actions that will lead you to experiences of faith. The Apostle St. Peter was on a boat during a frightful storm. Jesus appeared on the water, and Peter asked a question, seeking faith. Lord, if it be thou, bid me to come unto thee on the water. And he said, come. And when Peter was come down out of the ship, he walked on the water to go to Jesus. But when he saw the wind boisterous, he was afraid, and beginning to sink, he cried, saying, Lord, save me. And immediately Jesus stretched forth his hand and caught him, and said unto him, O thou of little faith, wherefore didst thou doubt? That's from Matthew 14:28-31. What is happening in your life that is demanding that you find greater trust and faith? What is making you fearful and causing you to doubt? What doubts are closing your heart? God truly knows your needs before you do and tries to provide what's needed before you know you need it. Do you recognize the assistance that is coming to you? If you don't have a relationship with God or with Jesus, find something greater than yourself that you can feel in your soul. It doesn't matter what word you use to describe the benediction of spirit. The mind will never understand the mighty ways of God. Instead, search for the openness to trust and to receive without understanding. When you are in doubt, don't give up. Recognize you are encountering doubts and push through them. With faith, it's possible to make it through anything, for faith comes from the truest part of your being. The need to survive creates doubt and pulls you away from God. Have trust and faith that God will give you the ability to take care of what's needed for your survival. God provides everything to accomplish what he is asking. Information, connections, supplies, and everything that's needed could come to a faithful heart. Be alert. When the Spirit wants you to have something, the gifts often come in ways you are not expecting and arrive before you know you need it. Reach out for the hand of Jesus as St. Peter did, or for the hands of the angels. Trust and faith. Trust the faith of your soul and take the needed steps. Take actions that literally pull the doubts off you, like pulling off a sweater. Focus on the desire to get rid of these doubts. Seek truth. The greatest benediction of trust and faith is a personal experience of unconditional love. With your hand in the hand of Spirit, you can have a personal experience of love. Actions to attract the angels' trust and faith. When you're troubled by doubt, play the song Get Off My Back by Bryan Adams from the movie soundtrack Spirit, Stallion of the Cimarron, and dance the doubt off your back. Ask Jesus or the angels to take your hand and pull you out of doubt into faith. Keep dancing until you feel some trust or faith and can do what you need to do. Take a leap of faith. Call a friend and describe what you are doing to find greater trust and faith. Meditate or dance to Personal Jesus by Depeche Mode. on Violator, or All Fired Up by Pat Benatar on the very best of Pat Benatar, and let the power of the conviction within the music fire up your faith. While you are in that feeling, open your heart and offer your hand to the angels, asking for a personal experience that will increase your trust and faith. Your endeavor will create a time when everything falls in line for you, allowing you to experience a depth of connection in which your wounds can be healed by faith. How do you like that? Those were some 80s songs. I'm going to try it.
I am. We're going to
by Bryan Adams.
Yeah, dancing our way out of doubt. How cool. Beautiful message there. Receiving without understanding. I love that. And how perfect. How perfect. Thank you, Michelle.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Okay, Shirley.
All right. I am Kuthumi, and I come forward on the rays of love and wisdom to greet thee at this time and to bring unto thee the blessings of enlightenment, the blessings of superconsciousness, the blessings of recognizing that you are a true spark of divinity, and the further blessings that will enable you to share all of this with everyone that you know. It is with great joy, great pleasure within our hearts as we gather again upon this day, as we hold each one of you firmly within the heart of Christ and securely upon the hands of God. Beloved ones, beloved brothers and sisters of this magnificent planet, we gather with you to facilitate the grounding of a new vibration of light, which will activate within you at cellular level a shift of consciousness. The layers of our DNA represents a Pacific energy, as each layer reflects our divine magnificence. This also includes information that may not necessarily be from this particular lifetime as DNA, but also stores accumulated information for us. Beloved ones, the energy of this magnificent day, Easter Monday, brings to us a gift of divine enlightenment, a gift of absolute true love, a gift that will bring forth an energy of kindness and peace, this beautiful planet as we know it, And some are aware of the peace. It's like collective energies of so many souls. And I'm so thrilled because we have such a beautiful one heart temple here. And the energy vibrates around Mother Earth, or what is known to some as Lady Gaia. She plays an extreme important role within this universe. Whatever transpires here is of extreme important role within this universe. Thus, when everything is going like this, the most important thing I think that we can do is activate within our cellular level a shift, that our DNA represents. Each layer is specific energies. And today, I think you feel like I do, that the gift, the beautiful gift of divine enlightenment is flowing down. It's really within the universe. It transpires here. It's so much important today. Extending beyond this into the further unfoldment of creation. Our planet has gone through many various phases of destruction and recreation, and yet another change, much like before, really. But now we're at a higher frequency. We have been since we became the One Heart Temple. And in your heart, most important is love, kindness, and the more we love and are kind, the more magic unfolds. And from this day forward, each and every being will no longer be able to keep themselves within the limited consciousness of the old. How many times have we heard in the past, I don't know, that's I don't care, But blissful ignorance is leaving. It's not tolerated anymore because we have gone several steps further up, and in our forward steps, expressing now our divinity, expressing and acknowledging the most beautiful thing is our Christ consciousness, feeling, knowing that we are all one, and then we're part of this magnificent recalibration of this divine planet of light. There is nothing within creation that doesn't warm our hearts of the one that created it. There is not a grain of sand or one fallen leaf that does not have the absolute love and attention of the one that is greater than all. This planet, beloved ones, has a very special part within the heart of our Creator. This is a planet, realize that a lot of people come to play a game. A lot of them, the game of forgetfulness. And yet, the greater, much purer extension of who we truly are is not held upon this planet. This pure, higher aspect ourselves is held within divine super consciousness, within the heart of the Creator. Feel the energy extension right now. It's vibrating forth toward our sacred planet, really facilitating the birth of our physical reality, enabling our manifestation. This happens again and again for the umpteenth time, for some the 20, I'm going to say 200 times. And then You realize that there's some here on Mother Earth that's new to the human experience. But we have arrived here, birthed into embodiment as a little baby, with a memory, consciousness, which is all but human. Our beloved parents brought us up, gave us the opportunity of education, and we learned to experience all the challenges upon this plane. But as our consciousness awakened, and the experience of our angelic memory began its decline, did we detach a little bit from the memory of our spirit child that guided us very carefully into this life? And yet, the remembrance is here now, held within the grids of unconsciousness. But the conscious memory of your spirit connection is here. Your memory of something is just so magnificent. And yet, as we get older, it seems like the veil separates to the left or to the right of our brain. Just male, female. Becomes hemispheres, 10 seconds, and at that time those imaginary beings that you shared many hours with fade. But trust me, they sure haven't for me. Let's the game begin. This is still the main planet of free choice, by the way, and free will. Its experimental station was set out to be. I want you to become aware that you're sacred. I want you to realize we have released our lower thought consciousness, which expresses empty emotions such as guilt, shame, blame, judgment, etc. Did you know that guilt's a limited emotion created by our lower minds to keep us trapped? And this we left behind when we transcended from the lower physical into the higher spiritual. And as we do today, as we have been doing for quite a few years, we have become awake. We become aware of the creation in the most beautiful vibration on Mother Earth, which is love. Beloved ones, the energy of love and divine knowing rules supremely beyond this earth's plane. We're gathered here today to bring forth an acknowledgement within your sacred selves that you are not all that you think you are. You are a divine spark of a super creator consciousness. Do you actually realize what we've had done just with our meditations? We're a highly complex, multidimensional being. And we have so many different aspects to ourselves. It's like we search for things, research, we play, we clean out, organizing. But the one thing we do not need to live with is to go down the avenue of guilt. Beloved ones, guilt, fear, shame, blame, hatred, the inability to forgive, let alone forget. These are the energies that He have created here. Some of us have been here since the beginning of time, when Mother Earth's experiment unfolded, and some weren't. But it matters not. Not for at the beginning of all time, since it was created. This was a divine planet of super consciousness. When the creator of this planet unfolded, and its energy broke free from the galactic center and spun out from the origins of its cause, the planet was created as a gaseous energy of love. All that was initiated into this sacred planet was grounded within and supported through love. All that which was not love, really, by some means, also managed to manifest. But yet, the Creator, by no means, had a keyboard. Was it music? Was it magnetic vibrations? And as I guess we fell asleep through this part, every time the time eras of the earth came to a halt, did you know a new time zone was created and a new world unfolded? How about right now? Close your eyes. Deep in for 4 breaths. Hold for 4. And as you release for 4, as you do the ooh, let it go all the way down to the center of Mother Earth. And let's hold again for 4. Now look outside. See one of your trees. Are standing people. Take the long belly breath in for 4. Hold for 4. Let release. Hold for 4. Okay, another big long belly breath in. Hold for 4. Breathe out. Hold for 4. Now look at that tree. This roots goes down to the center in the heart of Mother Earth. What's happening to the bottom of your feet? Can you feel the energy from your feet going down to the center of Mother Earth? Come on, you can. All the way. Deeper and deeper and deeper. And then I see a big boom. We touch the heart, the crystalline heart of Mother Earth. You can see our golden dolphin temple next to it. Now feel that energy. Just absorb it. Don't pull anything up yet. Just absorb it. Feel the peace. Feel the love. And now as we breathe in, let Mother Earth bring it up to us. Ready? Big long belly breath. Hold for 4. Now it's hurting, not hurting, hitting, woo, so powerful, hitting our Earth star, coming up our bodies, our ankles, our knees, our hips, our spine, root, sacrum, solar plexus, heart, throat, eyes, third eye, crown. And it's still flowing right up. Keep going. can feel another boom as it hits the heart of our Creator, our source of all. Now relax. Now let's take another big long belly breath. Hold. And as we breathe out this time, feel the sacred energy from our Creator of all, God, Source, come down us right now. Flow out, down through our crown, third eye, throat, heart, solar plexus, sacrum, the chakra. And it's still going down. And it's hitting our Earth star. And it's flowing down to Mother Earth. Because she kept the whole line open. The beautiful golden crystalline energy from her heart comes back up. Up and up. Another boom as it hits our crown from Source, and it hits our feet from Mother Earth. And now you feel it in your feet, in your soul star above your sacred crown, coming up to your root chakra, your crown chakra, solar plexus, your third eye, coming up to your precious heart, from Source, past your throat, and hits our heart. In the flow, it's platinum, gold, crystalline energy. Feel the explosion of divine love and light from all that is. And with my 12-inch temple crystal of love, I've created the infinity sign that I'm sharing full circle with everyone in our One Heart Temple. Whether you are with us right now or you're going to listen later. And the words I'm giving. You'll never know just how much we love you. You'll never know how much we care. You have always been part of us. We keep you in our hearts because you belong to our hearts now and forever. And our love had its start so many years ago. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yadi, yadi, yana. Yadi, yadi, yana, kanikana. Kanikana. Ooh. Ooh. the love flowing all around you. We are one. We are one. Many of us, sometimes you can't handle that fast flow of energy. But vibrating the heart of Mother Earth in the most beautiful frequencies from God, source of all, our Creator, flowing down right now, it's like the frequency has gone into a titanium, a platinum, or golden vibration. And it's almost like underlying transmissions for this day's energy. Of course, we are going through initiation right now. For the time now it's come for this planet as a collective energy to embrace the fact that the reality of who you are is an energy that is of extreme, sacred, divine connective tissues. And you're acting as a conductor, connecting the human experience to the spirit way of being. Do you know how extremely loved and cared for by the Supreme Creator of all that is, our Mother, Father, God? And because of this, the entire formation within the Creator universe that you are now held within has stepped forward to assist us, to assist the planet during this time of transformation. And this time, around the power that is created, but all that chooses to vibrate on a higher level of consciousness creates what? But, oh man, unbeatable, pure love force. Joining hands with all of creation right now. Come on, let's celebrate the awakening memory of unconditional love. We've lived many lives between then and now. And the awakening is here of the inner soul. Precious inner you that some of us haven't awakened to. I want to pull us into the golden consciousness. The energy being emanated forth right now from the grids of golden consciousness, beloved one, is an energy of understanding that we now need to step into a brand new vibration of our own magnificent self. Yes, I say it, magnificent self. We can no longer continue about the same thought process as we did. We want to be what we are, to embrace the absolute divine magnificence that is extended to all of us right now. It's coming from the galactic center, and it's coming through the magnetic grids within the same mindset. These magnificent magnetic vibrations of divine unfolding love that enters through Shambhala, the atoms of divinity that pulsates quantum energies into our realities. Besides being difficult to understand, within the old vibrations, it would be impossible to embrace this. Did you know that judgment is one of the most difficult energies to be cleared from? keep wondering why people have to constantly and continuously defend themselves, even those you may perceive as close ones. Reflect at times an energy that you feel you need to shield yourself from. And that's because it's a limited consciousness. But right now, we're receiving collectively the cosmic heart of Christ. It's like one purative, pure strand coming down forth into our hearts, transforming mega, cubit, tons of pure, divine love, filling you up. Which is why we centered all the energies into the center of our bodies, our hearts. It's like shifting our human consciousness. It's like when we are in a situation like this, okay, and you sort of get set in your ways, right? And all of a sudden, something happens. And that's when we are touched by the heart of God, by the Christ consciousness. Because we are one heart. We feel the love of each other. We share it daily. We do the violet flame, right? Clearing. We're feeling the realms of lightness. And the beings, the angels. Perhaps we spent many lifetimes walking with them, and they're come here now to uplift us, alter the vibrations. The violet flame helps with that all the time. You must admit, our current lifetime is not boring. Oh, man. My mother was here, she'd say, shit the gazette. Sorry. We've been pushed through the stage. And we no longer need to vibrate with anything less than the pure love of Christ and the light. Even our babies, our children. And yet, you see how they're changing. And yet, to help us, we often, at least I do, go into my beautiful crystals, the waters, and the trees. For they're outstanding people. You know, crystals are natural transmitters and receivers of energy. I can't count my crystals. But there's a crystal for almost, I know there's a crystal for anything. So, the new energy coming in of unconditional love is bursting now. It's bursting forth. Demands that all of creation stays within the now time and within every new minute. Many new discoveries are being made upon this planet. Beloved ones, it is extremely important for us now to embrace our divine self. And from this aspect, plan accordingly, deciding what we want in our magnificent lives. You can decide what areas of your life needs more balance or more clarity. And it's like, oh, beloved ones, please, it is time for all of us to stand proud within our experiences and to be extremely proud of our multidimensional self. Embrace your divine self. Please. Amen. When I started seeing angel wings around you and everything, I knew you were already starting. And it's like, once we get into this part, we thank God for our life, what we experiences, what we've had to experience. And there's still issues to see, to, and sort out. But we are awakening our divine consciousness. And what's great is our, become more aware of telepathic energy frequencies. And that's really the seventh strand of our DNA in action. And this is the basis that we can use to invoke miracles into our lives. I'm ready. And it happens. It is now happening all the time. I believe you're all miracles on Mother Earth. Do you realize an aspect of yourself is your greatness? Allow your memory cords to such an extent that you remember your own divinity. Be your precious hearts. Let us be very, very grateful for divine grace. As the grace flows down on us now, the grace of God, feel the gratitude in your hearts. Feel you're regenerating. You're awakening your consciousness, your creative ability. And can you feel? You're expanding. You're transforming, evolving miracles, manifestations, pulsations, life frequencies. Amen. I think you guys are all miracles. The greatest miracle that you're with me, supporting this day, because you're extending your love and your consciousness to change the vibrations of our planet from limited to supreme. Miracles are in the mind of man. Have you ever seen a tiny flower blossom to a lovely field where no one ever ventures? The miracles right now are everywhere, beloved. The vibrations unfolding within this transitional stage. It's one of the grandest miracles presented to us, bathing us in the grace of God, which already is something that you already are. We don't need to activate it. We don't need to wear it or search for it, because it is you. You are an extended energy of the great Creator of all. You are the divine reflection. Can you feel when we gather? The creation, the preciousness, extending from one to another, the power. It's all behind and through, within, around us. You ready? Do you want to step into your fifth vibrational body of light? Amen. If we walk into telepathic energies, that'd be a really great day, because we may have saved a lot of money on telephone calls. No, really. I got to hear your voice. Now, the fifth dimensional consciousness supports love. Unconditional love only. No longer can our hearts just say, I will care for you, but I will look after you, but there is a natural, inborn ability for every single one of us, because we have been created. And we've been creating everything around us, by the way. Remember your first steps? Walking through the beautiful sea of unconditional love. Can you feel at times your beautiful RNA and DNA activation? Every single one that comes within our field of communication and consciousness is affected by our efforts or defects. And it should be understood. What? We chose a defective reality to support your mother within your love vibrations? Or your father that had to face his denial, which was in his chromosomes for 7 generations? And yet, feel, beloved ones, this day, we are presenting you with the energy of creating new boundaries. Are you ready? All of the aspects of our DNA, and for those that are very interested in all the DNA, let's go into a few. All right? And at times, it's like, in the 5th dimension, the only gun that has any power is the one that you load through your ability. Only love exists here. From now on, you will be assisted within every part of your cell tissue to transform your outlook. Maybe even the way we see things or speak of them. But it's a miracle. Because, beloved ones, the shields of consciousness are shields of a divine magnetic vibration. And they are of crystalline and unconditional love. And these shields, the vision, it reflects, however, is of that which is on the inside. All that you are in another is truly an untouched aspect of the self. You know, the masculine, feminine issues, polarity between the positive and negative, the communication from the linear left and creative right. Nothing but we got to play with. Are you ready to play? Let's right now, beloved sisters and brothers, let's go into nobling with unconditional love, beauty, passion, creativity, compassion, and the last being of what? Trust, innocence, forgiveness, understanding, loving without conditions. When we get into those spaces, we have to surrender into divine will. Allow the total picture to unfold. Allow it. And beloved ones, you would be surprised. Now, that's all part of our growing up through self-sabotage. Everything in life comes from a specific train of thought. And many times it's ingrained gene, which is passed on from generation to generation through the father lineage, maybe the mother's lineage, even grandparents' lineage. So, we've gone. I want to get us into the 11th strand of the DNA right now. It's about the awakening of your multidimensional self. When this strand's awakened, it's like the roots deep within you. You begin to realize there's much more to you. And then you'll hear whispers. Listen closely, for there is much more to life than this. There's much more to me and you than we think. This is the voice that says lean into it, surrender into it, perceive it, claim it by exploring it. For in here, there's a vibration that is so fast it tingles on our skin. It's goosebumps. As you refer to it, the results, because the largest organ of your body reacts to our energy, to our skin, and as this vibration increases, our cellular energy, and it looks as, hey man, there's something different out here. There's something awakening. And it says what we believe or thought we were was not or is not exactly who we are. Nowhere near. In other words, there's a lot more that we don't know compared to that which we were taught to believe. And this is the 11th strand of the DNA. This strand says there are certain beliefs and situations within your life that has to go. Have you ever felt guilty because of our habits? This is the 11th strand in action. It shakes you by the very roots and shuts for you right. Live. Change. Wake up to your beautiful multidimensional self. Wake up to divine reality that you are so much more than you ever thought you were. And it says, let me show you the connection to your divinity. Are you ready? Open up the new multidimensional passages and portals. Feel the opening, beloved ones. Feel the divine golden energy right now unfolding right there within you. And it says, dearest one, take my hand. Allow me to lead you into greener pastures. Feel this power within yourself, as in me. Take your bed and walk. For this golden energy expresses when we come to the crossroads of all our experiences, there is but one way left. The only way out. And who can share this with us? Are you ready? Surrender now into the love of God. Your soul stir chakra, way above your head, let it come down on you. This is the 12th strand of your divine natural awareness in action. And here you come to face the crossroads of your life. And then, what is that? Oh, here the ego has to hand over the keys of the way of the soul, right to your heart. says you drive. Go on. I've made one hell of a mess this far, so you can fix it. And as always, the way through this is through God's will. God willing. Here you surrender into the divine will. Oppose against our lower will. And when you reach this stage within our life, know that it is your calling from the 12th strand of consciousness. And yet, there's one more strand, honey. As with life, in general, just when we think it's the end, something else happens. Gotcha. So the mystical end to this is that each and every strand, how many are there? When we get to this level, we create the 13th strand. It's an invisible etheric strand, which carries the energy that were first imprinted upon your consciousness from days far back as Lemuria. When you first walked this planet as Lemurians, you lived within an awakened consciousness. And this memory you carried interdimensionally with you right into this sacred day. So, sweethearts, the energy of all that transpired as far back as 200,000 to 300,000 years ago is recorded within every strand of your body. And as each strand carries this as a thin film of energy contained at the top and the bottom of the layer, that's all that you thought it was? It wasn't. There is always more. And one of the greatest mysteries currently being unraveled to your divine natural awareness, Lemuria, as you took this into Atlantis, then, as Sumerians, now into our present. And wonder why we have issues? Well, beloved ones of this beautiful planet Earth, Daily Gaia, on this beautiful day, the awakening of yours, interdimensional DNA begins to stir. Can you feel it? This new surroundings. Can you come with me and bathe in the brand new reflection, which is your own true divinity? You are required to share with others all that you know. You're asked to open up your heart, to share your passion and compassion with humanity, as you are also eager to share your passion and compassion with the earth, as she's ready to do it with us. Understand, we cannot rewire the vibrations of compassion within humanity. It's hardly likely that any of the changes will last at all. But, luckily, we have reached the critical mass required. And because of this much changes on the cards between now and the end of next year, the remainder months of this year will face intense trembles, storms, shaky times. Now we can, within our precious, every living, breathing ability and power, reflect only that which is of the light, to share only that which is of the most deepest and purest love and live in the knowing that no matter what others do or reflect towards you, you are a mirror of your own. Man, you're a miracle. You're sacred. Oh, man, straighten your spines, please. Or, if you need, sip a little water. Please do so. If you wish, cough it out a little, clear the throat chakra, in the nasal chakra if you want. Just don't clear any of the orifice chakras. So, beloved ones, let us travel along the mystery pathway of our own precious minds. Please, be at ease with your breathing as you visualize yourself walking along a cobblestone pathway within a very quaint village that you are familiar with. A place that you so dearly love. As you walk along this road, begin by transferring all within your consciousness into purity, through power, through will, as a color code. Allow those petals to turn gold. See the buildings and all of that within your field of vision also turn to gold. Oh my goodness, look at the trees. Our standing people. They're transformed into magnificent crystalline energy. Let's start to relax. And let's venture forward, allowing the veil to lift right now between the right and left brain, the hemispheres. That's between our living and dreaming reality. Stay relaxed, but keep your spine straight. Become very aware of your breath. Breathe in very deeply. Hold. And release as you exhale through the mouth. Hold. Now, with every in-breath, allow this golden energy to transform of all that is, which is in your immediate field of reality. Right? Within every breath. With every breath, absorb the reality that you are a magnificent being, that you stand strong within every bone of your body, as you claim every memory written in every part of your bone tissue, and that you can communicate with every part of existence, which is reflected through that which is your connection to the Akashic records of our own making through many lifetimes. Within every in-breath, allow the oxygen to expand your lungs, refresh the flow of your blood, allowing every cell within your body to be rejuvenated and regenerated and excited. And then with every out-breath, thank all of the old belief systems, old, outdated habits, and all of that which has limited your consciousness for leaving. Use the carbon dioxide to transport it away. Allow all of this to go. And now, set the intention that all that which is being released from your sacred being right now be transmitted into golden, purity, and light. With every inhale, affirm to yourself within your own mind that you are a willing supporter carrying the new genes for humanity, and as a light worker and light pillar, your serving is a conduit that extends this new energy to each and every person that you come to meet. Acknowledge that you connect as a willing light connection to each and every child upon the planet. And you are here to help each and every child take this new vibration of the sacred, divine, natural awareness into a whole new way. It's a way of being by claiming and believing who you truly are, also our histories. Now come on. Let's make our way walking further into this journey of transformation and enlightenment. In the far distance ahead of you, oh, can you see that old cathedral-type building? Are you ready? Shall we go that way? Wow. It's a temple that is hosting the energy that will support us in shifting our DNA. Are you ready? Come on, let's get closer to the temple. Take note. Oh my goodness, there's 9 entrances in there. It's a circular temple. And each one of these 9 entrances has crystalline doors that are wide open. Oh boy, this invites bright sunlight to be reflected into the temple. Just take a moment, feel, before you venture any further. Come on, let's reflect on that which is being revealed to us. Allow any thoughts to come into your mind. A memory, a process. This facilitates healing for us, not only as an individual, for all of us. And beloved ones, as we enter this temple, we will be automatically rewired, our chromosomes supporting their transition into balance. Every protein particle is affected as every one of our strands are being adjusted, so to speak. Wow. Therefore, our whole being is going to be totally affected. Now, very, very slowly, make your way and come to stand in the entrance of this temple. Connect to those beautiful crystalline doors on either side of you. Now, before we enter this temple of divinity, let us get permission to enter. And once this is granted by the source of all, let's walk into this sacred space very slowly. And as we enter, notice the vastness of this massive temple. And look at its dome-like roof and ceiling. And as we walk further into the sacred space, can you see clearly the light rays coming through every one of the 9 entrances as the sun reflects his light into these rays? I guess it's time for us to acknowledge that we are walking within one of these rays. And it's time. Let's walk to the core of the temple. Become aware that the entire layout of the temple is done according to sacred geometry. Look down at your feet. Look at that floor. Notice all the geometric patterns and the reflections given to you through the vibrations of geometry. Now, come to stand within the very center, core, sphere. Connect to the energy being transferred into your systems, to your feet. Notice all the geometric formulas and symbols inscribed into this beautiful marble floor beneath your feet. Some of us may be beginning to feel a special vibration or given a special emblem. Could be in combination, as these vibrations transfer new energies into your feet, flowing into the rest of your sacred bodies. Allow this now. Allow it to formulate for each of you individually the sonic vibrations, the color vibrations, and light impulses, allowing every plasma cell to absorb this into every tissue and every organ of whom you truly are. Allow this specific symbol to pulsate towards you, the geometric, multi-dimensional triggers that will allow you to begin the process of rewiring that which you are. It's the process of your divinity. And it's also the understanding that at the end of the day, this divinity is truly a natural state for you. A natural ingrained awareness. It's who you are. Allow the sonic and colors and magnetic vibrations all to realign every part of your plasma. Allow it to rewire every part of your subatomic being. Allow every biophonic photon of who you are to awaken your conscious memory to that which they already know that you are. Ooh, la. Ooh, la. Kai. Ooh, la. Kakina. Oh, like you, we know. Ooh, la, divine love, activate. Divine light, activate. Divine healing peace, activate. Ya, ya, ya. Ya, ya, Johanna. Ya, ya, Johanna. Come Oh my. Come aware. A masterful being enters the temple. Look, he's standing on the outside edge of the temple circle. About 20 meters into the actual temple, yet still seems very far away from us. Now, how about joining me to formulate within our own mind whom this is? For each one, it could be a different vibe. Oh boy, look at this. Come aware. There's a 45-degree angle towards this side back of you. Oh. Two other beings manifest also along the same outline of the temple. Also 20 meters from the outer edge entrance. They seem to be aware of, from where we are standing, another 45-degree angle, and then another, like 3 beings forming another perfect triangular energy. And in between them, another 3. And these beings now vibrate toward each other's energy of pure divine love, which encapsulates us. It is encapsulating our energy field. And as the energy of this triple sacred triangle around us increases, wow, you may feel or hear a Pacific sound vibration, or a mantra, or an energy vibration. Feel, allow this cross-triple triangle energy to envelop you in its magnificent love. As some of us may now begin to see the light pulses that's traveling back and forth between these 9 beings and ourselves. It's like a sacred triple tetrahedron created by light beings, 9 of them, of light specifically for each one of us individually. Please allow these vibrations of love to build for each one of us. Much needed support and change for our DNA. Become aware of the magnificent energies and light that is reflected between each of the other ones, and then look at yourself. Man, oh my goodness, many more symbols, forms, the sacred geometric energy begins to manifest as a really result of this intense, very intense being. It's like, feel the rain fall down upon you, flowing from all around you. Let it heal you. Let it bless you. Spread your wings. It is pure love in all its radiance. Now the time has begun. You are free to be the angel you truly are. From their right palms, they are now reflecting towards you an energy that's creating a new template for your divine masculine. And from their left palms, they're creating and projecting a new energy, a new template for your divine feminine. As they reflect this divine energy right now towards you, begin visualizing them zoning the energies from both their palms into your chakras, one at a time. Feel it. Monakani kana, monakani kana, monakani kana. Feel right now a divine masculine and feminine energy into both your hips so that you will have the power and the will to carry yourself forward in a new vibration of light. Feel it. They now take their energy, reflect it into the palms of your hands, so that you may be able to work with your own wisdom and wishes, bringing forth into your reality of all that which is needed for you to manifest that which you need, want, and deserve. Mushkana, mushkana kakani. Oh, then they reflect these beams right now into your elbow areas, loosening up your synovial fluid so they can be more flexible, no longer needing the assurance of right and wrong, left and right, up and down. And now they're reflecting their divine beams of light towards our shoulder grid, our girdle, so that you may go through life without pain and suffering as you stand strong within yourself, yet being flexible with your experiences and your beliefs. And also to let go of the expectancy energy that we may place upon each other and ourselves. And now, they take these 18 beams, projected from their hands, and they're projecting it into our jawbone so that we may have health, power, strength, pulsating through every part of who we really are. And look at that. They're moving this energy of these 18 pulsating beams of light into the area of our skull, allowing the current programmed vibrations to change all that which is stored within your precious skeletal system. At times, preventing us from exploring, prevents us from awakening to the memory of who we really are, and prevents us from preparing the sacred space for all the memories that is still to come. All right. Now look. Very slowly. These 18 cross-beamed energies, being reflected from the palms of their beings, begin to lessen in intensity. And very, very slowly, they come to an end. And look, These 9 beings bring their palms together in the Namaste position. And they're thanking us for allowing them in our space and for us making the commitment to change our way of being. Now, every one of these beings, look at them for their love and commitment in stepping forth to assist us in changing our current vibrations into that which you truly are. I'm making a full circle, turning it clockwise, thanking them all, feeling it, feeling mahalo. Beloved ones, another 3 mighty beings appear immediately ahead of you. Right there, can you see it in the sacred inner sphere of this temple? Oh my goodness, they're close. They're so close that if you reach out, you will touch them. And you know now who they are. Lord Sananda, Lord Jesus, the Christ, Saint Germain, powerful Saint Germain, and the beloved Archangel Michael. These beings come to stand once again. They're forming a tetrahedron energy, which is a triangle, 1 to the front, 2 to either side of you. These 3 beings now create a duplicate energy of each other. Oh my God, can you see that? They're facilitating around you a Merkaba energy surrounding you, the star tetrahedron, or what I call the Star of David. Oh, this energy vehicle, the Merkaba, is now yours to embrace, to activate as you evolved. This divine symbol activated this way represents the divine masculine and feminine within you. The only way to survive in this new energy and that which is to come is to stand strong within that which is divinely you. As a man, as a woman, and in so doing you embrace the third aspect, which is the golden child within. When this light vehicle is in full activation around you, you can feel it now. Three beings step out of that energy and again come to stand facing you within your immediate energy field. They now each step forward one at a time, handing you a gift of enlightenment. Oh my goodness, Saint Germain steps forward looking in deeply into your precious eyes. He hands you the gift of alchemy. He hands you ability to transform all within your life magically into that which you desire. Archangel Michael steps forward. He hands to you the gift which will enable you to release all of that which has tied you down for so long. He implants this gift into your Merkaba. Yes, your Merkaba light body, as well as your other bodies. Feel it. And Master Jesus, Lord Sananda, steps forward, and he hands you the gift of birthing the Christhood within you, with the acknowledgement that you are divine, as you are an aspect of the Creator. He brings forth the understanding that you are now Christ consciousness. Next, another little being begins to make his or her way towards you from the outside sphere. of the temple, and he or her walks and squeezes his or her way between the masters, he comes to stand right in front of you, almost touching your feet. Some may see this child as a boy, while another it may be a little girl. But this little one holds within its hand a magical golden nugget. It's the energy, this egg-shaped nugget is the energy that is gifted to you through the golden child to birth a brand new understanding of yourselves, to birth a brand new perception of what is truly taking place within, physically, etherically, in every single cosmic corner that vibrating. Oh, can you feel that vibration within and around you? Within and around this whole temple? And within this golden egg is a program of all that which will influence and affect every part of fluid consciousness as you come into contact with it. And the most important physical aspect of this is your consciousness of water upon your planet. Did you know this naturally includes your physical reality, since you are mostly water? So too, this is affecting the water that you release. How about the tears I'm releasing? For this is divine expression of the most holy high in physical form, for out of which things as nothing can come something so precious as an expression of your joy or your pain. Feel this blessing. Now take this little nugget from this golden child. Place it etherically in your high heart, so that from this day forth all of your tears of pain will end in tears of joy. Bend down and indicate for the little one to come into your embrace as you hug this little child and hold him or her very closely to your heart. Now, within your own mind, reaffirm your love for this child. Reassure this child of your love and your care and all that you carry for them. Now again, stand up, holding your child, and face the masters, and invite them from your heart to theirs, all three of them. Step forward and allow them simultaneously embrace you, and the child is one. Now within this space, this warm embrace, beloved ones, feel the most immense love that is emanating from them as you too transfer your love from every part of your consciousness right there into your golden child, as the golden child does the same to you. The masters now step back, give thanks to you for making this choice today. You give them thanks. Now, lower the child. hold its hand, standing close to you, securely connected to you. And now the three masters of light steps back. Join the other 9 interdimensional beings that now come forward, creating a template of 12 divine beings surrounding you. This is the 12 levels of consciousness template. The 9-pointed golden platinum cosmic star template is now held within a 12-pointed star energy, which is now directly sealing the ability for you to live, to create through your energy bodies and light vehicle. And then become aware that this area that surrounds the inner template, thus the 20-meter width or so that we have kept clear from the start, now beings to fill with every single one of the 144,000 ascended masters that have brought their energy right now unto this plane supporting you in the transformation of your consciousness this day. Now every single one of the masters reflects towards you all of that which is the highest vibrations of love, purity, and light. As you are asked to become a conduit for this energy you are currently being initiated into, so that no matter where you may tread from this day, that with every step you take, you give back all of that which was given to you through the process of time. So you, beloved ones, give back to the earth, to all of humanity, all of that which has shaped you to be whom you are. And as they continue to increase their vibrations towards you, become aware of a tubular energy being activated within your spinal column. This tube stretches the length of your spine. Initially, it looks like metallic silver in color, which then changes into a light blue turquoise energy, and then an aqua blue, and this is your pranic tube, which is your magical wand assisting in changing your divine natural awareness. It is the energy tube that is your homing device, which makes sure that no matter how far you travel and wander from your path of destiny, you will never, ever be lost. Now, all of these masters begin to make their way from your energy field, leaving you with every calculation needed to change all of that which you so desires, which you accepts, all of that which you truly are. Allows us to surrender into divine knowing, no matter how uncomfortable we may be within our current context, no matter how much we strive to be different, or strive to be of a much lighter vibration. Understand that the illumination which is facilitated right now through your spinal cord, which we call your pranic tube, can never let you be astray. Once all have disappeared, you take the little one by the hand, make your way out of the temple, leaving in the opposite direction to that which you entered. There are 9 entrances, 9 levels of illumination, which bring back the 4th awakening of your star self. These 9 levels of illumination bring forth the understanding of the multidimensional reality of whom you truly are already a part of. As you make your way from the temple, give thanks for it accommodating your initiation. Give thanks for every sacred geometric template that was initiated into your consciousness, into the fluid consciousness of divine love, now within your body, influencing over 90% or some 93 or 95% of the physical reality of who you truly are. This is magical. Indeed, as the critical mass of our personal consciousness is already flooded with the divine energies, the largest portions of the remainder percentage left within our bodies is occupied through the skeletal structures, which is already encoded, and now the most flexible part of your spinal cord, the pranic tube, is now also reactivated as it keeps a memory copy of every one of your DNA layers. Thus, every tissue and organ within your physical is being affected. And as some may be aware of, that which was encoded within the physical during the initiation was first encoded into your etheric the moment you came to sit down here on your chairs. I'm going to ask you, make your way back into the cobblestones. Allow the golden energy transform back into the original energies, the lovely buildings, the beautiful gardens. Become aware of the bees, the birds, the flowers, the trees. And as you take this golden expression of you by the hand and vow to never lose sight of this grand, magnificent extension of yourself, ground yourself properly. Straighten your spine. Straighten your legs. Stretch out your arms. Flex your hands and feet. Make sure that you're totally grounded. You even may want to drink some water. I want you just to say your name out loud right now. Do you hear me? Welcome to the new world. Be aware of the new interdimensional creature that you really are. Collect yourself. Now you have your own tracker, which is your pranic tube. You feel lighter? I want you to repeat after me. I am a divine, magnificent being of light. I am an interdimensional state of consciousness. As I am a spark of the supreme creator of all that is. I am love, as I am able to transform all of that from my life that needs to be. I am flexible. I am divine. I surrender my will into the will of the divine. And I fully trust my heart, my soul, and being to guide me into every situation where I can be used as a means of shifting another's vibration in support of the planet. All that no longer serves the greatest good of all that is. I am that which I am. I am divine. Beloved ones, for the days and months ahead of you, be still within yourself. Be strong within yourself. And know that no matter where you go, and no matter what you do, hold on to the love that is within you. And understand that even though you may not be perfectly satisfied with all of the aspects of yourself, nonetheless, it is all in divine perfection. If you find yourself within troubled situations, fear not, and know that your divine, natural, magnificent awareness is the most sacred part of your expression that first and foremostly guides you through every expression you encountered. May the light of Christ be with you always, and may all always be well within your world. And know that right now, or not ever, can you ever be alone. I am Kuthumi. I am the Kohan of the golden ray of love and wisdom. And I greet thee and bless thee with love. Adonai. belong to our hearts now and forever. And I love that it started so many years ago. We were gathering stars, and a million guitars played our love song. Darling, you are the ones, and you'll always belong to my heart. Moshikana kanina, moriakana nuna, mokani kaniana, moshikana. Remember that you are now a part of the Creator's love song. Darling, you are the one, and you'll always belong to my heart. Heal. 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 I love you.
We are swimming in the oceanic sea of love.
Oh boy, are we ever. That
Surely.
was a journey.
That was quite a journey. That covered so much territory. I had to take notes at a certain point because it was so cool. Thank you, Shirley.
Oh my gosh. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Feeling the oneness.
It's so
Feeling
beautiful.
the oneness.
Yeah.
I'm just so grateful we're all together.
Yes.
Our precious one heart.
Mm-hmm.
Reflecting our world to each other. Reflecting our love in this being, in the one heart. I know we are all feeling magnificent. That is beautiful. What a journey. I am just elated here, Shirley. Thank you so much. Thank you, Kuthumi.
You got it.
I loved the information about the DNA 10, 11, 12, and I just really feel like we are here already. We're doing it. I think we're already becoming telepathic and just feeling others and this unity that we're moving into. We're here and we help others with it as well. This is beautiful. Shirley, you mentioned the cosmology this year. We do have 2 more Pluto-Jupiter conjunctions this year on June 30th. Yeah, June 30th and November 12th. So this is why we hold our vision. This is why our vision of New Earth, why we come to this Lemurian Heart Temple to really be in the energy and the one heart of everyone in our group. Do you want to add anything else about
Well, I love to share about the angels and that because there's so much information in it. And, we don't even just have angels tonight in the Masters. You have dolphins swimming among us right now. And of course I call them in, but they're all different colors. It would be interesting for us to know if anybody saw one of the dolphins and what color they were. I would love to know that one. Because it was like all of a sudden, in the middle of it, we became a rainbow bridge. And not just one, it was like connecting all of us in a big circle. Each having a different rainbow bridge. And in the center, of course it's a dome ceiling, thank God, but in the center, like they all combined and just boomed right out and filled our whole space, filled every single one of us here. Will feel every single one who listens to this later. And the love, I've been getting notions of love every day for over a month now. Something big happening. And love will restore the balance.
Yes.
There's no question of that. And we have so many angels here. I can't believe it. It's like they're putting one of their angel wings over across my nose, tickling me, because they're so excited that we all felt this, that we all became one again. Oh, good. Bella Marie says she had butterfly wings on her back. Good. I wasn't surprised at that at all.
Ingrid said pink. Yeah.
And then they changed. And then they became turquoise. And that platinum.
Yours.
Yes, and the platinum's been around us since I mentioned the word platinum.
Yes, I felt platinum actually. Felt that.
Yeah.
Of course, the Rainbow Bridge.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful comment, Bella Marie. Suzanne anchored in nature against a tree, watching the sunset. Beautiful.
I was tempted to go out to my tree. But it's cold out there.
Oh, yeah. We had 70, here in Colorado, we had 70 degrees on Saturday, and now I'm looking at a foot of spring powder outside my window. The streets are clear, but we have a foot of snow over 2 days. It's crazy. But the sun is going to...
Yeah, we had snow a couple of days ago, and we're going to get them again tomorrow. And we thought we were getting hail. And on my deck, I could hear it, and I went out there to look out my window, and I said, oh, my God, but it was funny because they stuck together, the hail, and it wasn't snow. It was snow, but it was, can you believe snow was gathering together on my deck to be circles? Somewhere were a whole inch wide.
Wow. Little vortices that opened up there, yeah.
Yeah. And I feel a vortex open now around every one of us right here. Can anybody else feel that? It's below our feet and it just...
Yes, I feel it.
Oh,
and
yeah,
I've been feeling your oceanic love, Shirley. Yes, feeling it in the past month. And then it feels recently, like in the past 2 weeks, it felt like we were in the womb, being held in the womb.
I think we were, honestly.
Well, we feel lighter. I think the world feels lighter. Love will show the way. Love will restore the balance. Remember
Absolutely.
that very, very powerful tool, phrase, mantra, whatever we want to say. And we are the eye in the storm. We are the eye in the storm. Thank you, Bella Marie. She also got a new dolphin. And
what color?
She had a unicorn join and had bronze metallic rainbows.
Oh, wow.
Coolness. Well, thank you everyone for being here. I'm seeing we've got a few minutes left on our webinar event. This was magical. I hope you guys come back and download the audio after so that you can listen to that again and go into those realms again and expand again. So for now, I thank you all for joining us, and thank you for sharing on our chat. So good to see all of you, to tune in to all of you. We are really in the one heart, and I'm certain that we can feel each other through all of this. I certainly know I am lifted whenever I do a call, a webinar, getting together with this high vibe group. It is uplifting to me, and I hope you all are feeling that too. We have been gathering like this for years, and this is a pillar of light that we are. And, you know, Shirley, Michelle, and I, this Lemurian Heart Temple has been on for 13 years now. Is it 13 years?
That blows my mind.
Or is it 12?
13 years.
13 years, you guys. 13.
13 now.
13. And Shirley sent me a soul song, and the first time I heard it, and really the first time I heard Shirley's voice was on this recording, and she's singing to me, and I was so like stunned. This was 13 years ago that I like turned around in my chair and I said to my husband, we were working next to each other at the time, and I just said, listen to this. And you literally did change my life, Shirley. You have changed all of our lives. Some of us more, not dramatically, but more visible than others. But on the subtle realms, you have gathered us, and you have lifted us, and you have brought us all together. So I honor you, Michelle, and we all honor all of you who are tuning in and listening. This is really a very special group, and we can feel it. I think we can each feel what's going on. It's lovely.
Soul family for sure. Thank you, Shirley. That was a very special birthday celebration. It really felt like we were all honoring you for bringing us all together and back in the one heart. And I didn't realize today was another 444 day, and how special was that? Yeah, totally perfect.
How perfect.
And there's another one on the 22nd.
Oh yeah, that one though, with the divine
Earth
feminine aspects, and it's Earth Day. Wow,
Yeah.
and the nurturing twos, which are all fours of foundations of love, but the nurturing of the divine feminine for Earth Day.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Shirley. Happy birthday. Very magical. And our next meeting is on the 20th. No, the 27th. The 27th would be the 4th Monday. So between that space, our hearts are wide open. We are connected in the one heart. Connect into this one heart on Earth Day.
Yeah.
You can feel us. We can feel you. It is a link up in the one heart. Thank you, everyone. So, Shirley, I think you're ready to tickle the
Thank you.
Coochie coochie coo.
Okay. All right.
I threw you for a little surprise there, but we're ready.
Okay.
That's our sassy Irene Ponto.
It is.
We're going to
that
replace
was
Shirley
awesome.
with sassy. We're sassy Irene Ponto.
Yeah, it is.
We are bouncing in our step. Light in the heart. Thank you, Shirley. That was really special.
Okay.
Big hugs, everyone.
Yes. Big boku hugs.
Big old birthday hugs to everyone all around.
You got it.
Thank you.
I love you. A bushel and a peck. A bushel and a peck and a hug around the neck. Hug around the neck and a barrel in the heat. A barrel in the heat, and I talk in my sleep about you. Yes, about you. I love you. A bushel in the pack. You bet your pretty neck I do. Toot-ly-roly, toot-ly-roly-roly. Toot-ly-toot-ly-toot-ly-toot-ly-toot. Toot, 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 toot.
We're getting better and better at that after 13 years.
That is such a tickle.
And thank you, Bella Marie, for all the beautiful birthday cards.
Oh.
I love them.
Precious.
Yeah.
Oh. Bravo, Sassy.
Okay, we'll keep going.
Suzanne feels her interdimensional DNA stirring.
It's gonna go, I'm telling you, it's on.
Thanks, everyone. Enjoy.
And thank you, Shirley. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you all for being here.
Yes.
You made our day.
A birthday celebration. Thank you.
Yeah. Activated the 13th strand.
Okay.
Yeah, it was going today before we finished.
Well, we're activated. Thank you so much. In this extended session. How precious. Yep. Thank you, everyone. Have a great
Thank you.
evening. Blessings. Namaste.
Namaste.